Yeah. Hey guys, hello everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, Shravan. Good evening, Yashwant. Hello, yes, guys, we are live. Hello, Prajwal. Hello, Tejas. So, guys, just give me a confirmation that am I audible and visible clearly? My voice is audible. Hello, hi, Rahul, hi, Jacob. Good evening, guys. Hope you all are good. I'm also good here. Good evening, guys. Am I audible clearly? Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. So yeah, I will introduce myself. My name is Anam Khan. I am from Let's Upgrade. I'm one of the team member of Let's Upgrade, and I'm here to launch the session, like explain you all about the attendance process and to tell you about this boot camp. I welcome you all to the day one of Java boot camp, and hope you all are good. You had a great day, and just tell me in the chat box from where you people are joining, from which field you are, from like what you people are doing right now. Attendance certificate, I will explain you all everything. Just give me a minute, I will share my screen and tell you all everything. I am from Mumbai. I'm from basically Navi Mumbai. And hope you guys just put some emojis in the chat box. I just put like tell us your excitement. Wait, just give me a minute, I will share my screen. Yeah. So I hope my screen is also visible now to you all. Thank you so much. Put some red heart in the chat box, and thank you guys, thank you so much. So guys, here in the description box, I will tell you first of all the attendance part. Most of the people are spamming for attendance, so we'll go to the attendance part. So here in the description box, you can see attendance link. So we have this one link for everything, for marking attendance, for getting certificate, to like for everything. So if you go on that link, you will be redirected to this enrollment page. And here you have you can scroll up, and here you can see beside the day one, here you can see mark attendance toggle. Click here, you can rate the session according to yourself on a scale 0 to 10. So for now I will give 10. And here is the improvement box, like if you have any feedback for us, anything you want to us to improve, you can completely share, free to share us here. And for now I will give nothing. Then you just need to submit your attendance and reload the page. Here you can see progress bar. It will increase day by day as you mark your attendance. So on day 3 you will get to see generate certificate option here beside the progress bar. So you can download your certificate from here, but for that it's mandatory to mark your attendance every day. And also we have communities, we have Telegram, we have referral policy. You can go through this, and you can join our WhatsApp community to get daily updates, to get reminder, to get invites, and to get new news, means exciting news for from us. And also we have student ambassador program. This batch starts every month on first of every month. Here you can win exciting swags and a chance to work with Let's Upgrade team. We can get a chance to meet industry leaders and many more things. You can go through this page, and yeah, you can register for it for the upcoming batch that is starting from 1st of June. Also guys, we have Notion doc here. Here we have stored everything, like you can find enrollment link, you can find session links, you can find notes, you can find step by step process to download, how to mark your attendance and download the certificate. For now it's not loading, I guess many of them are like using this link. Yeah, it's downloaded. So yeah, here you can see enrollment link. From this link you can register yourself and mark your attendance. These are the session links, and this is the notes link. You can save these links and refer it in your future for your reference. Yeah, and it's very important, it's an important notes for we have made it for you all. And if you have any doubt, you can ask us in the chat box. Our trainer is here, we are here to guide you all. And please, who is this student life word, please do not spam. हम दोनों लैंग्वेज यूज करेंगे, हिंदी भी इंग्लिश भी. प्लीज आप स्पैम मत कीजिए. हमारे ट्रेनर भी Please guys, do not spam in the chat. This is for the doubt, for the doubt that students ask, and we are here to clear your doubts. Attendance link will be, wait, I will share the attendance link in the chat box also. Please guys, do not spam. गाइस हम लोग दोनों लैंग्वेज यूज करेंगे, हिंदी भी इंग्लिश भी, बट आप अभी के लिए स्पैम मत कीजिए। और आपको अगर कोई भी डाउट है तो आप फिलहाल के लिए दूसरा कुछ है तो आप पूछ सकते हो इन चैट बॉक्स में। So guys, I will introduce our trainer, that is Sonia Sharma, and I will then leave the session. You people enjoy with her. Hello ma'am. Hello, good evening ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening,
Yeah.
everyone.
Ma'am, you can start the session by giving them a short brief about the Java Bootcamp. And yeah, hope you people will enjoy the 3 days bootcamp with ma'am. And for now, I will leave the session. So I will hand over the session to you, ma'am. Okay, bye guys. Bye. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Anam. A very good evening to all of you. So we are here today to attend the Java Bootcamp, which is 3 days long program, and we will try to cover the core part of the Java, the core part in which all the basics will be included, and we will cover in this 3 days program the entire. Today we will have the introduction to the Java, and before beginning with the introduction of the Java, let me introduce myself. As Anam has said, myself, Mrs. Sonia Sharma, and I have overall 14 years of experience into various trainings, university trainings, corporate trainings. I have also privilege of giving guest lectures in IITs, and uh, I have been worked as a developer, project manager, and now currently I'm working in the CSR projects, whereby we are working for the underprivileged student to get them equal opportunity like the privileged ones. So here is the passion towards teaching, and so I'm here. So I think, are we good to go now? Let's begin with, thank you. Let's begin with the today's session. I have made some PPTs for you guys. So just see that is it visible or not? Let me know. Is it visible? Okay, the PPT is visible. Okay. So, introduction to Java. As let me show you my first slide. You must have seen a lot of Amazon, Netflix, Spotify, all these applications, LinkedIn. Now, Java used everywhere. Java is in the core part of all these applications. And so we are studying Java. And that's why we are learning this. Why it has, and why so many people are including Java in their background? Because it has lot of features. You can also call it as buzzwords. Because of this buzzwords, Java has got popularity. And I am not going to give you right now any assignment, so please don't ask this. You can I just, before beginning the session, I request all of you, if you have any specific doubt, if you have not understood any concept, you can put it, so I will have my concentration more into teaching and your chats. Okay. So Java buzzwords we have. Because of this, the Java has got a lot of popularity. Let me just quickly cover what all these benefits are. Uh, One is Java is object oriented language. As you must have seen, there is a C, which is procedure oriented language. There was no feature of class and object, and then we have Java, whereby we have all the object oriented principle: class, object, inheritance, polymorphism. All these concepts are there. We will see these concepts, how it works in the like inheritance and classes and polymorphism, these concepts in our in tomorrow's session. uh, it's a simple language because its syntax is inherited from the C and C++, so it is a simple one. secured, platform independent. Let's just quickly go through. Simple because its syntax is inherited from the previous languages. And even if you're not aware, yes, Java is case sensitive. um, and as its syntax is inherited from the C++, it is easy if you are already aware about C and C++ language, but that's also fine. If you don't know these languages, still you can understand today's session. Still you can directly begin from the Java. It's a simple one. Object oriented, all the object oriented languages have this feature: object, class, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. These features are there, and these features we will discuss in detail, and we will see the practical demonstration of on each of this concept in detail in the upcoming sessions. It is platform independent. It is platform independent means that it will run in the same manner on the various platforms operating systems. For example, Windows, Linux, Sun, any Mac OS, you take any of the operating system, it will be run, it will be executed in the same way. That's why Java is also famous as Vora, that is WORA. Vora, that means write once, run anywhere. This is the feature I'm quickly covering because we have to cover a lot of concepts, so I'm going a little bit fast. I hope that speed is fine. It is secure because here, like we had it in C and C++, we had the concept of pointers, because of which main reason was the viruses and all was happening. So here we don't have any pointers concept, and that gives more security to the Java. And Java program run inside virtual machine sandbox. That JVM gives more security. What is JVM? That also we will see now. So its buzzword is that it is secure, robust, as it uses strong memory management. There is lack of pointer, as I already said, which avoids security problem. There is automatic garbage collection process. So in C++, you have seen there is a malloc and calloc methods which are used to Hindi. Uh, in C++, you have seen the malloc, calloc methods. If at all you are aware, these methods are used to free up your objects, and that has to be called by programmer. But here we don't have to worry about garbage collection process. This happens automatically. Sporadically, the finalize method is called. Now sporadically means periodically, in within a specific interval of time, this finalize method is called. And this finalize method removes the object, unreachable object, from the heap memory. And because of that, the garbage, like your memory, is freed up, and we don't have to worry because periodically Java only calls it. No overhead to the developer. So it is robust, and there is exception handling mechanism also. What are exception? Like for example, you see, sometimes you are doing some calculations and you divide any number by 0. Now we all know that no number can be divided by 0. That is an exception. So some these types of programming occurrences, we can handle it in Java with the help of exception handling. It's architectural neutral. The architecture or any configuration of a machine doesn't affect the output of the program. So Java is architectural neutral, and this all these features are possible because architectural neutral, portability, high performance, this is given because of the bytecode. Yes, somebody was mentioning in the chat box, bytecode is there, which makes the Java portable, architectural neutral. What is bytecode? How it is created? That I will show you in like 2-3 minutes. I will show you. It is portable, as Vora is the feature. Write once, write one, read n number of times. You can, once you have written, you can use it anywhere. So portability means you can use this Java code once you have written on any of the platform, and that doesn't require any extra implementation. So that is for portability. And high performance, it gives high performance. uh, you can convert it into quickly, into easily into your machine language and get executed. Java also gives the TCP/IP protocol support. TCP/IP, these are the networking protocols which are used. So Java has the library, the huge library which supports the IPv4 addresses. I guess you all are aware about IPv4 addresses which are being used in the network and the internet communication. And as well as IPv4, it also support IPv6 also. It supports TCP connection, it supports UDP connections. So it is distributed, and you can use this language on the applications where you want to have the networking and all. It is multi-threaded. Now multi-threaded means to speed up your execution, to do the concurrent execution, and to utilize high uh, the speed of execution, that we have the multi-threaded applications that are also supported by Java. Dynamic, if explain the concept of how Java, how runs Java code in detail. Yes, definitely we are going to. So currently what we are looking, we are just looking at the buzzwords, why there is so much of hype for the Java. So these are the buzzwords, that's why people are moving towards Java. And we will slowly see how the Java is executed, where the bytecode is generated, and how this bytecode is executed. All this we will see in detail. It's a dynamic. Dynamic means there is a compile time allocation, there is a runtime. I hope you people are aware about compile time means the memory allocation, the object to a method binding which is happening at the compile time. Static time, you can do it in on the runtime also, dynamically also you can do it. So it Java supports the dynamic allocation, that's why it is dynamic. Runtime allocation it supports. And Java's magic bytecode. So one second, let me see. Exit the show and show you something. You need to install Java, from where I will tell you. But you right now the Java is installed on my machine. So let me go here. In C drive, in the program files, I'm having the Java JDK over here, 17. And till bin, let me take this path. This is the path where the Java is installed. I'm copying this path. Let's write one simple program in Java. Or else what we can do, we can just copy. Okay, whenever you are writing a Java program, I hope it is the notepad is visible. Say I'm giving a name to this class, demo. Then there is a method public static void main string args, and inside this I am having one print method, system dot out dot println Java programming. Okay, and the curly brackets are closed. This a simple program of Java which will print Java programming. This line it will print. I'm not using any kind of ready-made framework currently. I will use it once you have your JDK in the place. I will show you from where you can get it. Right now I wanted to show you the bytecode, that's why. This is the program. Now what happens in C and C++, when you compile this program, exe file is generated. But here in the Java we don't see exe file, we get the bytecode. Instead of exe we get the bytecode. Right now no package is required. This is a simple program. Let me save this program. I will save this program. I'm having a folder lu. Let me create a new folder inside this day 1. Okay, in the day one, I'm storing this program with the demo. Name is same demo and dot Java. Do not forget to have the file extension name as Java and save. So this is yes, this is for beginner. You will get all the things, but see, we have to cover the entire uh, core Java in the 3 day session, so it is going little bit faster. uh, System.out.println, it will print the just a single message Java programming. So it has been stored with .java extension. You can go into your command prompt, and now what is the location of this file? So this is the location. I have copied this location. You have to get the location in the CMD. So it's in a D drive. So I have written D colon enter. So now from the C drive, I have come to D drive, and now I can go in the path where I have stored. See, this is the path Sonia LU day one is the folder where I have stored my file. If I want to compile this file, I will write Java C demo.java. So now this program is compiled. I have not got any error. And now let me show you. Let me go here in this Sonia folder, LU and day one. This is the folder. Can you people see here demo.class file? Demo.class file. Yes, of course. This is a bytecode. This class file is nothing but a bytecode, and this makes Java portable, architecture neutral, platform independent. So all these features are because of this demo.class. And this is a bytecode. If you open, there is like the code you will not understand. This is something bytecode which is not understandable for us. What is understandable for us is this code. Do not worry, we don't have to follow this long procedure of writing the program and going in the command prompt, changing the location. And as you can run this program Java demo, and you are getting the output as Java programming. If you have in, suppose you have missed this semicolon and you are saving this, and now you try to compile, you will get error over here. You have to go fix the error, save, do not forget to save, and come back to the command prompt and run again. It is compiled and now it can run. It is giving me output. Okay, now as I'm already having few settings, I have not set the path. Somebody just mentioned that the path was not set. Yes, if your path is not set, you have to set the path by giving this path. In your C drive, it was there. C drive, in the program files, in Java, in JDK. Let me take the letter 17. This is the version I'm having. Different versions I'm having, but let me take the 17th one. And paste here, give a semicolon, your path is set. If at all you get any Java, suppose you are getting an error like Java C command is not recognized. So Java C command is not recognized. If that error comes, then immediately you should understand that path is not set. But do not worry, that we don't have to follow these long procedures, thankfully, because we have lot of frameworks available which supports your development work, and which is simplifying all these JDK installation, and which is even helping us in writing the program, and that we will see. We are having this framework IntelliJ we will be using. So in the Bytecode. What is bytecode? Now let me again from current slide give you the view. The output of Java compiler, as we have seen, is not the exe file, but it is the bytecode. And as I have already explained, it gives us security as it is inside the JVM. It is executed by the JVM. It gives the portability, architectural neutral. It is architectural neutral, and it gives platform independence. These are the features which are provided. See, in a diagram also it has been shown that your Java program is compiled by the compiler. Java compiler, I'm just giving you the word, just in time compiler. Yes, when we compile the file, it generates .class file. Thank you, Abhi. Bytecode is generated. Bytecode is also known as class file, and it runs in the same way on different machine. And there are different operating system. They just need to have the JVM. Okay, so I have shown you the JDK kit which was there in my machine. Here it was in C drive. Just you have seen the program files, Java. I'm having like Java 17, 18, 1.8. Lot of JDK installation is there. JRE is also there. But once you are installing JDK, that is enough. You don't need anything else. So basically, this Java development kit is consist of JRE and some libraries which are helping us to execute the program. So JRE, Java Runtime Environment, which has the JVM, Java Virtual Machine. So you can imagine there is a JDK kit, and inside when we open the JDK, you have seen a lot of files. So these files are helping to execute the Java. These are the libraries, and there is a JVM, which is Java Virtual Machine, which stores the data, which executes the program. This is the function of the JVM. I have given the detailed explanation about the JVM. JRE provides the runtime environment for your program to execute, and JVM is inside that JRE. The job of JVM is your Java program. It takes Java compiler, it generates the bytecode, and JVM machine takes a bytecode, the libraries which are required to execute a program, and it executes your program, it runs your program and gives you the output. This is the work of JVM. So till date, till the time we have seen 12 buzzwords, and we have not gone into detail of the buzzwords, but we have seen why like Java is dynamic, simple, robust, architectural neutral, platform independent, secure, and so many we have seen. It is object oriented, and to have the Java feature, uh, we need to install the JDK at our place. JDK is consist of JRE and JVM. Notes will be definitely provided to you. This PPT will be definitely given to you. The entire PPT will be given to you. So do not worry. You can, right now, I'm just, whatever I'm telling is the summary of what is written. You can install. I'm not using the notepad and the JDK. I'm using a framework, and I will request all of you to use the framework so that your um, writing of the program fast enough and you can do it in much quick time. So for Windows, those who are having Windows, I have given the links over here. You can use the installation from these links. Windows, you can use this link. You have to click just on the first link and you will get, let me have it. I'll show you where it goes. See, you can download the IntelliJ from here. Just click on the download button. Currently I'm not downloading because it has been already installed on my machine. If you want to install on the Mac OS, just see here there is a Windows, Mac OS, Linux. this is been given here, or else even I have given you three different links over here. Whichever is your operating system, accordingly you can do the installation, and it is pretty much the same. And you can use IntelliJ IDEA, which is I'm using, or else you can use any of the Eclipse, NetBeans, BlueJ, JDeveloper, and there are so many. ओके, कोई भी यूज कर सकते हो इसमें से, इंटेलिजे भी यूज कर सकते हो, एक्लिप्स भी यूज कर सकते हो, ब्लू जे यूज कर सकते हो, बट ज्यादा पॉपुलर इंटेलिजे है। एंड इट इज वेरी इजी के एडवांस जावा के फीचर भी इंटेलिजे में बहुत ही इजीली अवेलेबल होते हैं, तो आई एम यूजिंग द इंटेलिजे। आई थिंक हिंदी इज फाइन नाउ। सो वी हैव हमने एक प्रोग्राम लिखा हेलो वर्ल्ड का, वेलकम टू अपग्रेड, वी कैन राइट दिस प्रोग्राम। हम इंटेलिजे में लिखते हैं। अभी इंटेलिजे में कैसे लिखना है, लेट मी क्लोज दिस प्रोजेक्ट फर्स्ट। सी, यू हैव इमेजिन दैट यू हैव इंस्टॉल्ड इंटेलिजे, तो इंटेलिजे को आपको यहां से ओपन करना है। ओके, इंटेलिजे विल ओपन। yes, and you can have a, currently I'm using a new project, brand new project we will create. See, in Sonia LU, in day one folder which we just created, we will store here. See, from location you can specify where you want to store your files. So I want to store here in the day1 folder, and name of the folder, if you want to give anything, say Java intro. This we can, let me put underscore Java intro I have given, and create, nothing else. Okay, it will create a project for you. And this is a wonderful framework which is supporting your development. Now see, it has created one Java intro file for me, folder for me, and inside that I'm having SRC currently. See, don't look into what is XML file and what are these resources and all. Just pay attention towards the SRC. In this Java intro folder, you are having SRC. In SRC, you are having main folder. Don't look into test and all. Right now, we are not dealing with this. When we will learn Spring Boot and all these advanced application, we will make use of test and other XML files. Currently, you just have to pay attention this folder. Inside this, we have SRC, we have main, we have Java folder, and in Java folder under org.example package, which is by default created by the IntelliJ, there is a main class. In the main class, you are having main method, and hello world is already written. This is already written. So your lot of work is saved. Now in Notepad, I have to type everything, but here they have already given you some coding all which is already there. So if you just want, you can edit it from here, like Java programming, and run. Simple right click, no need of set path. Go into the JDK, find out the location, copy the is my voice is clear, student? Or is there any noise from my side? Is it clear? Voice is clear, audio is clear? Just quickly confirm. Here you are getting Java programming as output. I have just right clicked and run. Here, from here also you can run your application. You will get the output. You can see here build, and it is executed. Whatever you want to print, you can print it. Okay, this is the one program. Let's move into the next program. I'm trying to give you as much information as possible, see, in a short period of time. So let me just have S out. I don't have to write system like S capital, because system is a class. System dot out dot, I don't have to write like this. This is a framework. It is supporting my programming. So I can write S out and enter. It is writing system dot out dot println for me. My time is saved. Now inside this you can print that suppose you want to print some table, serial number and the name and marks, like this. You wanted to print something like this. I'll copy this particular statement multiple times, and let me show you the output, how it looks. It is looking like this, which is not very appealing. ओके, इट इज नॉट लुकिंग गुड. अच्छा नहीं दिख रहा है. ये थोड़ा अच्छा दिखना है तो तुम यहाँ पे system dot out dot println यूज कर सकते हो, जो बहुत कॉमनली यूज होता है. बट instead of system dot out dot println you can use system dot out dot format also, जिसका आउटपुट इस तरह से दिखेगा. ये देखो, इट इज लुकिंग वेरी नाइस एंड ऑर्गेनाइज्ड. बहुत अच्छा ऑर्गेनाइज दिख रहा है. तो इसके लिए तुमको क्या करना होगा, system dot out dot format यूज करना होगा. अब ये कैसा यूज होता है, आई विल जस्ट टेल यू. जावा प्रोग्रामिंग, हियर यू कैन हैव, इंस्टेड ऑफ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल I'll write like this. printf भी यूज कर सकते हैं. either you can write format or else you can write printf. That is also fine. So here you can have like percentage, how many spaces you want to leave. I want to leave 10 spaces, so I have written %10 s. S means string. And then after this again I want %15 spaces. Again I want %10 spaces. S stands for string, not the spaces. Okay guys, so and then you can write here your say SR number, then comma name, little bit different syntax, and marks. And now see here, SR number, name and marks, these are my strings. That's why S is written. And now I'll just copy here, and instead of S I will keep it D, because now I want to print the integer value. So I can have here say 111. Okay, the second one I just want the name, so I can have here as, and marks you can put it like 88. That's it. And you can copy this multiple times. Save, no need of saving, it's a framework, it will automatically save. In notepad there is a need to save. Okay, I have not written ln, that's why the output is not looking that great. Let me just put up. Okay, now here it goes. Somewhere also, okay, here also I forgot ln. Okay, so now this is looking more nice. So all of you guys can go ahead and use system.out.format, or okay, COD is not visible. What is not visible? Okay, so this particular concept is just for how it appears. That's why we have taken. And now let's go ahead. Is this okay? Can I move ahead? Is this okay, guys? Can we move ahead? System.out.format, just the format. This way you can, if you are displaying, you will be Light, is it fine? Light color? Is light color looking more nice? Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. Even I like the light color. ln is used for new line. See how we write print ln. Ln. This ln belongs for new line. So here also, now in format, we don't have print ln. Ln is not there. So I am using ln over here separately. अलग से यूज किया है ताकि वो न्यू लाइन पर आए. देखो ये अलग अलग लाइन पर आ रहा है ना, इसके लिए ये ln यूज किया है. फॉर न्यू लाइन इट इज बीन यूज्ड. Okay, let's go ahead with your permission. Let's see into data types, variables, and operators. Now see, you must have seen many of the forms. In the form, you have to fill a lot of data: first name, last name, email, phone number. What kind of data types will you be using? Yes, whatever doubt is there, you can put up your doubt. Okay, why D and S is used? Okay, somebody is asking me that. Let me clear out. See, now pay attention over here. D, because I am displaying here integer values. So for that integer value, I have written D. If it is float, I will write F. Now in between, I have written Sonia, which is a string. That's why I have written 15S. Is that fine? Okay, thank you. So in the form, okay. In the form, yes, people are answering. String is used, then the phone number long is used. Boolean right now it is not used, but that is a data type. So here we have list of data types. There is a primitive data types and non-primitive data types. Percent, why percent was used here in the IntelliJ? Because the percent indicates how many spaces you want, percent of space you wanted to leave. 10%, that 10 spaces you want to leave. To represent that, we write percent. Okay, let's go ahead into this now, data types. Okay, so primitive data types means the data types which are given by the Java and which can hold the value. Non-primitive data types are the one which are created by the developer and which holds the reference to the object. So accordingly, it is segregated. You can see it in the any other programming language. We sorted data types into two format. One is primitive data type, another is non-primitive. Primitive means it can hold the value, and non-primitive means it has the reference to the object, and it is created by the developer. Except string is given by the Java, and we will explore the string in detail in the coming time. Variable, a very basic. What is a variable? A variable is something which holds the data. Like here it is given int x is equal to 20. Now 20 is the value which will be stored in a memory area which has the name x, and x is holding value 20, which represents integer data. Which is an integer data? So here int is written, that indicates the data type. And here I have given the memory in bits, how much it allocates. If you are storing an integer, right now I have written x is equal to 20. So if it is integer, it takes 32 bits in the memory. In the same way, if float is there, it will take 32 bits. Double is there, it will take 64 bits. Boolean 1 bit. Byte 6. You can go on. There are instance and static variables which we will discuss tomorrow. Currently, let's just stay basic. We are declaring the basic variable. How you can name the variable? You can name variable with capital letters, lower letters, 0 to 9 digits. You can use underscore, you can use dollar symbol. but the first character must not be a digit. Remember this thing. So first character must not be digit. Blank spaces cannot be used in the name, variable name. You cannot have blank space, like you cannot write roll number separately. It has to be joint roll number. There should not be any space. Blank spaces cannot be used. Okay. Java keywords cannot be used, like class is a keyword, public is a keyword, int is a keyword. These keywords cannot be used. Variable names are case sensitive. That means if you are writing some variable as xyz in small, then it has to be in the same way wherever you use the way. It is case sensitive. There is no limit on the length of the variable name, but conventionally you can stick between 4 to 15 characters. That's it. Do not exceed beyond that. Variable name always should exist on the left hand side of the assignment operator. These are certain rules. When you declare the valid variable name and invalid variable name, see here, invalid names int 1 roll number. Now 1 is there. 1 indicates that it is a number is there. That's why this is as per I have just explained you the rule for declaring variable. So starting beginning with the number is not valid. The second one is invalid because roll number is having space. And why is the third one is invalid? Can anybody put in the chat box why the third variable is invalid? Yes. Why the third one is invalid? Because it is a keyword. Okay, somebody is asking, can we make our own helper function named print which will take the input and execute? Yes, you can override. You can override. But that for that you need to find out from where it is already, from which class it is already defined, and then you can have your own versions. Okay, then valid variable names are int, roll number. These are all valid. Okay, you can declare and initialize variables like this. Here examples are given. Int age equal to 20, float salary equal to 20.45 f. You have to, whenever you are writing float, you have to explicitly specify f, which stands for float. Okay, and let me go to the IntelliJ and we can declare some variables. I will remove this program and let me have some declare variables. Int a equal to 20. I can have a float b equal to, when I am writing 23.56, it is giving me error because either you can typecast it like this into a float, or else you have to indicate this value is float by writing f inside this. So this indicates the float value. How typecasting works? Now this is of different type data. You have to cast it into which type you want it to be. B is indicating the float data type. So it has to be converted into float. This number has to be converted into, by default this number is not considered as float, so we have to convert. It is, see, it is provided, what it was giving, it is provided as double. 23.56 value is considered as double value. So to convert it into float, we have to do typecasting either by mentioning it in bracket, or else we can simply state here f. Suppose we are having another variable as long L is equal to this value I have written. Now what is happening? This value is taken as integer. But if you want it to have long value, you have to indicate L like this, L. Then it will be considered as long. Which one is better, float or double? Depends what. Double can store a bigger number, so you can use double. And in double you can avoid also writing f and all, so you can go for the double. Yes, like we convert int into double and int into float, with same way we can have this typecasting. This is typecasting. Long value is, see, integer has a, like I have just explained you here. Integer, can you see this slide? Integer stores 32-bit. If number is bigger than this, then that will be stored in long. Like phone number. Phone number is 10-digit long number. So to store that, we need a data type long because it's a bigger number. So we need to have that. Is that fine? Did I answer your question? Okay, thank you. So then we have logical operators, arithmetic operators, assignments, ternary operator. This is a ternary operator. Relational operator. Uh-oh. Just a second. I selected the long pen. Okay. So let's just do some programs and understand how it works. Arithmetic operator, you can do addition, subtraction, multiplication. Just go in the IntelliJ here. And let's have two numbers. Say int a is equal to this number. Just give a comma. You can write another number. And you can do addition. S out. Addition of two numbers is, and you can concat by using plus operator and just have your formula a plus b and run the program. PDF link will be shared by the team. Anam will share the link. So this is 9134. This is the answer. Same way you can do multiplication and so on. This is the multiplication value. You can use arithmetic. These are simple things. So I'm moving ahead quickly. I hope this is understandable. Relational operators, you have greater than, less than, equal to. So relational, suppose I'm having this. Now I will store like boolean b is equal to a is greater than b. Whatever this answer will come, that will be getting stored in b. Like see here, I have already written number a is there, b is there. If it is greater, it will print true or false. Assignment currently I am not taking. We will use these relational operators in if else and all this program. There is a unary operators which are plus and minus. Let me take one more. Int a is equal to 5, and let's have s out and a, say a plus plus. Just check the value is, and you can see here the value of a is still the 5 because it is post increment. Yes, PDF and PPT are the same. It will be shared with you. Do not worry for that. Just try to get the things which are here. We will be covering almost the entire core Java in 3 days at a fast pace. But try to get all the things. If you have any doubts, please put it in the chat box. I have my continuous eye on the chat box, so you can put it there. We can take the input, that also I am going to cover. Just wait for some time. So this is post increment, that's why the value is not incremented. This is 5 only. But if you want to increase it, you can use pre-increment also, plus plus a. Now you can see the value as 6 because it is pre-increment. You can do, say I'm writing one equation. Okay, a plus plus, I'm doing post increment. So currently I can see the value is 5. But now you check one more thing. I will write, instead of a plus plus, now I'll just mention a. And in the second, you will see the value is been incremented. That is 6. So post increment means, see, let me write here in the comments. There is pre-increment or decrement, whatever. Increment or decrement works exactly same, just value increase and decrease. So pre-increment refers to first increment and then assign, and post increment refers to first assign then increment. That's the difference between pre and post. Yes, this is happening, that's why it has been explained. So you can use this increment decrement operators. There is negative negation also. For example, a is 5, you can have as negative of a. What will be the negative of a? That value will be displayed. That is -6. Line number 8, there is nothing at line number 8. Here, line number 7, there is a line, the not symbol, the not, which negates the value. If it is positive, it will give you negative number. If it is negative, it will give you positive number. That's it. That is the operator. I have given the program for your reference. The x value is 10. If x plus plus post increment, the value remains same. Plus plus x, the value increases, because here it value post increment value increases to 11, and then 11 turned into 12 because it was pre-incremented. So all the comments have been written for your reference and understanding. I hope this goes clear. Why not -5? It was okay. It was, let me just do it again. This, we have increased the value that is taken. That value is been taken. 1 increase is there. So here also -11. Okay. Then there is a ternary operator. I'll show you in a quick way what is ternary operator. You can have, say, two values, say int a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, and we can have a equation, say string. You can have s is equal to, okay, let me increase the, just a second. Is this size is fine, or should I increase more? 16. Should I make it some more? 18. Is it more clear? I hope this is now appearing. Fine, ma'am? Okay. Yeah. So I was talking about ternary operator. A greater than B, you can question mark this condition. If A is greater than B, you can have two values. A is greater, separated by colon, you can have another B is greater. And you can just print your output S out S and run. So answer is B is greater. This is ternary operator. Ternary operator, how it is used? In the bracket, we write a condition. We question that condition. If it is true, the first value, whatever you mention, that will be assigned in S. And if it is false, the second value will be assigned in S. Okay. Then we have, see the negation. No, there is a zero value. Somebody is asking still that -6. There is a zero value. Because of that, you see one increase. I'll show you one more thing. See, just for you, the one who is asking this question 2-3 times, see, int A is equal to 5. Okay. And S out, I can write here one equation. This A plus A. Can you guess what is the answer? What will be the answer? -1. Now you can understand how the 1 is increased. Okay. So now logical operator, and or not, you can combine this and or not operation. We will do it in if else. Let me tell you here itself. You can use control flow structure, that is if else. We just reduce some font. I am finding it too big. Presentation, make it apply. Let's check. Still the same. Okay. If and else, how it works? Suppose I want to find greatest of two numbers. So I'm having, say, A as 5, B as 67, some value, and I want to find two numbers greatest. I can do it by ternary operator, or else I can have if else also. I will write here A is greater than B. If A is greater than B, I can print S out A is greatest. Else I will write B is greatest. So now the answer is B is greatest. This way we can either use ternary operator, or else we can use if else also. Ternary operator is much like little better if you have just one evaluation, because it's one line coding. So that's why ternary is better. But if you have multiple if and else, you can have this if and else conditions. For understanding logical operators, we can take greatest of three numbers. Let's have here a concept of if else, nested if else. So let me have three numbers: A as 5, B as 8, and C as 44, or some any number, four number, you can take any number. So if you want to find out greatest between three numbers, there are various ways. If A is greater than B, you can write logical operator. This combine you can condition 2 by using AND logical operator. A is also greater than C. Sorry, A is greater than C. You will say if A is greater than both the variable, both the other variable, you can say A is greatest. Else you can say else we will have to evaluate some other condition. Okay, so again we can mention here in the else part, else if, or else we can directly have if also over here. If B is greater than A and B is greater than C, we can have, instead of A, B is greatest. Let me copy this. We can have here, if C is greater than A and C is greater than B, we can write here C is greatest. In multiple ways we can write. This is not just the one way. We can have multiple ways. So currently answer is C is greatest. But this we can write it like, if A is greater than B, inside this we can have, if A is also greater than C, then we can write A is greatest. This way also it can be written. Answer will still remain the same. We are comparing with A because these are the three variables. You are in the second if C, I am comparing with B also. We are comparing with C also. So we can compare it with any, all the comparison has to be done. Yeah, you can go with two conditions also. You can make use of else part also. Now suppose if this is been true, then why to evaluate, not to evaluate this, you can simply put else part. Else if this, and if both the things are not correct, you can simply write else. This way also you can do. It's up to you. It's up to you how you write the program. There are multiple ways. You can write if, and you can combine with and or operation, or you can write if inside if. You can make use of else part. Completely up to you and your practice. Okay, now somebody was asking how we can take the input from the user. So here it is, we can take the input from the user with, like, there are various ways to take input from the user in Java. We can use buffer reader concept also, but that buffer reader concept goes little extra, so like it will take a lot of time to explain that. So I'm going with scanner currently. You can use simply scanner to take input from the user. Now see here, I was initializing the variable ABC. Now instead of I'm initializing a variable, I can take it from the user. Let me just have int A, B and C. I need three variables, and to take input from the user I need scanner. And see what I have done. When I here, just see it, notice it again. You can write a scanner. You have to use a scanner class. In Java, when you have to use a class, you have to create an object of that class. So here the class I'm selecting, and the framework is adding the package. Import java.util.scanner. So this scanner package is getting, and the scanner class is getting imported in my particular application. Either you want, you can write it specifically scanner, or else you can mention star also. So all the facilities of util you will get, including scanner, whatever is preferred. Sc equal to, sc is the name of object I am giving currently, new scanner, and inside this you have to use system dot in, which represents that you are reading, you're doing a read operation. And you can give a message to user that enter three numbers, and you can read out that three numbers in via sc dot next int will be used if you want to read the integer. So currently I am reading, okay, no need of defining int because it has been already declared. Let me remove here int b sc dot next int c sc dot next int. This is the way you can take, and you can s out, you can have the a plus b plus, okay, b plus c. I'm just displaying to show you that it has been taken. Run the program and enter three numbers. I'm entering 10 plus 10 plus 20. The answer is 40. So it is reading the numbers. So simply you can take the input from the scanner. System dot in represents you're taking the value input, you're reading, you're doing a read operation. So it represents that. And next int, that means you are reading the integer. Now you can see from the slide what you want to take input. If you want to take next int, you can use, if you want to take integer, you can use next int, float next float, double next double, next byte next line. Next line will read the string along with the spaces. Boolean, long, short, whatever you want to read, you have methods for that, and all the methods are clubbed here in the ppt for which you will be getting access. So I hope scanner is clear. Is it fine? Can we go ahead? We can use else if also. We can use else if. Control flow statements. We have already covered if and else part. If condition, I'll just go through the slide so that you will have how variations you can use. If you can use standalone, if without else you can use it. Programs are given. Okay, can you guys guess the output of this particular code? The code is in front of you. Number is 50. Number mod divided by 2 equal to 0. System.out.println, even number. After if, odd number and hello is written. What will be the output? Just put it in the chat box. What will be the output? Even number. Only even number will be printed. Please check. Okay, Dipisha is saying all three lines will be printed. Many people are saying even will be printed. Some are saying odd will be printed. Okay, Yashwant is also saying all three numbers will be printed. Kanit is saying all of them. Yes, definitely. The answer is C here. The 50 number is mod divided by 2 equal to 0. So even number, this particular line will be printed. But these two other lines are not inside any if or not inside else part. So this both the lines will also be printed. If you don't want odd number to be printed, put it inside else part. Okay, thank you, Kanit. Okay, this is your output which you will be getting. Okay, you can use if else, this combination. See here, now the same program, if you don't want odd number to get printed, you can put this particular line in the else part. I hope that's clear. Same, you can use if, you can use else if, else. Next int we use for taking the integer input. Okay, nested if, I have also shown you how you can use if inside a if. Switch case, let me just give you a quick demo on switch case. You can use a switch case. Say you are having different choices, say int ch for choice, and now you are putting ch is equal to, say, any number 3. Okay, and you can have a switch case ch, and you can have case 1, say uh, this is Monday. Break case 2 we can have as s out Tuesday. And you can go on writing these cases, say case, make sure that cases are not matching, they are unique. We have 4 cases and 5 and 6, let me have just this many. And default, you can have a default case in which I can write sorry, wrong number, entered. Okay, okay, so now let me full screen this. ch is 3, so 3 will be passed here and ch will be matched with these numbers 1 2 3. So what the number is matching? 3. This number is matching, so Monday will be displayed, or whatever. Let's say I will write here Sunday will write, I'm writing, so this will be printed. Now you check here, Sunday, it is printing Sunday. Why? Because the case is matched is 3. If I'm writing here, say 1, what is the first case? Monday. So Monday will be displayed. You can see in the output Monday. Okay. And let's just have a good example. Like suppose I'm removing here break. Until 3 I'm removing break. And afterwards 4th I'm having break, 5 I'm having break, everywhere I'm having break. And now if I run the program, what will be my output? Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Tuesday. This what has happened when you remove break. Now once it has got inside the case and the break is not there, then it will execute whatever is there. There is no one to stop. At 4th there was a break, so at 4th your output stopped. So now what is the meaning of break? Break will bring your control out of your execution. Now here the execution was happening, so it break, the moment break occurred, it took you outside this switch case. Okay, I hope this thing is clear in the switch case. Is it clear, learners? Yes, you will get the PPT. Please don't ask again and again. Just let us know what is it clear or not. Switch case still overloading, all these concepts are gonna come tomorrow, not today. Okay, let's go ahead. Loops, we have 3 types of loops: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. So now let's see here. This slide is important. Um, See guys, when to use for loop and when to use while loop and do while loop. See, for is used when you have specific number of times repetition. These are loops. Loops means what? Continuous execution. So when um, there is specific number of executions, for example, you want to print 10 numbers. Now you know that you have to print 10 numbers. Now the number of iterations are 10. It is clear to you that you have to do 10 times iteration, so you will use for loop. But if somebody is saying you count the number of digits of the entered number, now you don't know what number is going to get entered, and you have to, it could be 3-digit number, it could be 5-digit number, it could be 10-digit number. So in the cases when you don't know how many times the loop will be iterated, you have to use while loop. And in the cases when you know how many times the loop will be executed, you have to use the for loop. That's the way it is. And do while loop is executed when you want at least the loop should be executed for once, even if the condition is wrong. You want to execute the loop at least one time, then that time this do while loop is used. Let me give you a demo of all the three loops. Suppose you are having a one curly bracket is extra. Okay, so here you are having a for loop and you want to print 1 to 10 numbers. Say int I is equal to 1, I should be less than equal to 10, and I plus plus, and you want to print 1 to 10 numbers. I'm using for loop. So these 1 to 10 numbers are being printed. Sorry, I have written -1. Let me just write 1. Okay, so 1 to 10 numbers are printed. For loop. You can do the same thing by using while loop also, but while will be more sensible when you don't know the number of iteration. Like for example, let's say you have to do count the number of digits. Now let's say, let's take an input from the user. So s out, I will ask user enter a number. Okay, user will enter a number. How to read that number? I will use scanner. And what is the way? I have to create the object, and inside system.in I have to use. I indicates a variable, and usually people write I stands for index, that's why they use I. But I is just a variable. You can have any other XYZ variable. Amisha. So scanner. Okay, definitely we can have some interactions after the session. So scanner SC, enter a number. The number will be, I'll take a number in N, and SC dot next int number is there. And now you want to count the number of digits. So let's see, there is a logic how to count number of digits. Now see here, while your number is greater than 0, what you are going to do? You are going to get the last digit of that number. How to get? Now suppose here, if I'm writing in comment, you have entered a number 1 2 3 4. This is your number 1 2 3 4. What is the last digit? 4. When you want the last digit, you can get it by mod division. So what I can do, n mod divided by 10, if I'll do, I'll get number 4. So that I'm storing in A. And if there is a number, you can just reverse it. You can do the addition of the digits, whatever you want. Right now, I just want to count the number, so no need. I can just increment a counter. Let's set a counter, say int c is equal to 0 initially. If there is a number, I'll say c++. Counter is increased and I will modify my number. I have counted one digit. Now I'll modify my number to 1 to 3. And that can be done by using n is equal to n divided by 10. This is a logic. If I get time, I'll explain this logic in detail, how it works. Okay, now your number will be modified and the counter will be set. There will be a time when 4 will be removed. There will be a time when 3 will be removed, 2 will be removed, and 1 will be removed, and your number will become 0. Util we have used for scanner. We have used util package for the scanner. Scanner class is there in the util package that we have used. And now let's see, after while loop, we can just display the number of digits are, how many digits, whatever is there, that we will print, that is in C. So let's run this program. Okay, enter a number. Let me enter a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, number of digits are 5. Let's run again. Say 4, 5, 6 and enter. The number of digits are 3. Do while also you can use. Suppose, for example, you have a situation where do operation is there while answer is while answer is true. What is the answer? Let me have a boolean value, ans equal to say false. Initially let me put false value, and you want order pizza, something like this you have written. And now you want, and do you want to give another order? Somebody will say, no, I don't want to give order. So that, depending on that, you want to continue the loop or not. So that time you can use true and false over here and evaluate. Now see, the answer is false. The condition is, if the answer is true, it will be executed, but still it is executed one time because the condition is checked in do while. The condition is checked towards the end. That's why this is executed at least one time, even if your condition is wrong. So this you can see, even the condition is wrong, the output is coming for one time. If my condition would have been correct, it would have gone in infinity. I hope that is clear. Thank you, Arpit. Okay, the for loop, while loop, and do while loop, I guess this has been clear. Break and continue. Let's say we'll do a program of prime number. Yes, Amisha, thank you for your response. Let's say do a program of prime number. What is a prime number? Yes, put it in the chat box. What is a prime number? The number which is divided by 1 and itself is a prime number. For example, number 13 is there. Number 13 is prime or not prime? Tell me. Put it in the chat box. Number 13 is prime number because from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on till 13, no number divides number 13 except 1 and 13. So let's just remove 13 and 1 because 1 and that number itself is divisible by every number. So let's have a program for finding out the number is prime or not. What logic we will use? First of all, let's take an input number. So I'll ask my user to enter a number. How to take an input? I will use scanner. Scanner sc equal to new scanner system dot in, and then sc dot next int. I will take inside n. This is my number, and now I have to find the n is prime or not. So whichever number user enters, what I will do, I will check int I equal to not 1, because every number is divisible by 1. So I will not start my I with 1. I will start my I with 2. And till I is less than that number, I will not write equal to, because every number is divisible by itself. So I will not write the equal to. If you are writing equal to, do 1 minus from n. Anything work, anything is fine. I plus plus, you are going to check all the numbers from 2 to that number, one before that numbers. Like you are for in the case of 13, you are checking all the numbers from 2 to 12, that any number is dividing that number or not. So for this iteration, we will check if, you can write the curly brackets also. Now if n is mod divided by I, if any number is dividing the r and the answer is coming equal to 0, that means, what is it? That means it is not, let me write it in double quote, it is not prime, else it is prime. I'm going to modify this program. Just see how I'll modify this. Not prime, let me write it like this, not prime, prime number. Not prime. Okay. Now what problem happens? See. Enter a number. I have entered number 13. Prime number, prime number, prime number. It is coming multiple times. Because else, if else is inside the for loop, and it is giving for every number. Okay, 2 is not dividing, it is saying prime number. 3 is not dividing, it is saying prime number. So I don't want this situation. In this situation, I can make use of break I can make use of. So what I'll do here, let me have some boolean flag, say flag. Initially I can keep it as let me keep it as true. It is a prime number. Okay, if any number divides it, what I will do, if it goes inside it, I will set my flag to false, and I will break my control, so that I don't want each time repeated messages. And else part, I'm not writing it here. After the for loop ends, I will check what is there inside the flag. If flag is still true, I don't have to equal to and write true, because it is already true. Boolean value is there. I just write flag. I can write s out, s out. If it is true, it is prime number, else s out, not prime. Let's check this logic works or not. Let me enter a number 13. 13 is a prime number. Again, run once again and check for another number. Let me enter 12. Not prime. I hope this is clear. Is it clear, learners? Please put yes, no, something in the chat box. Okay, thank you. So like this, you can set up the flags. You can make use of continue statement. Let me remove this program. uh, suppose you are insert like printing int I equal to 0, I should be less than uh, let's have 5 I plus plus, and if I equals to 5, you are writing break. Let's see. And otherwise, if it is not equal, what you are doing, s out, you are writing I. Check the output. So 4, okay, if let me take it to 10, 0 to 10, if the value is 5, it will break. So you can see only till 4 it is displayed. The moment I is becoming 5, it is breaking. Instead of break, you can write continue. Continue will just pass this case and it will have no effect. Your 1 to 10 numbers will be printed. Okay. Okay, I have written less than, I have not written equal to, that's why 10 is not printed. 0 to 9 is printed. This is continue. What will increase space complexity or pith? Please write it more, something about it more. Break will actually reduce your number of iterations. It will reduce your number of iteration. In that sense, it is very useful to use break. So detailed explanation is given. Break and continue statements are used to manage the flow of the program. They can be used in loop iteration, and the break statement is inside loop it is used, and it will terminate the execution of loop, whereas continue will continue the execution. It will not stop the execution. So this is the difference, break and continue. I have given the examples for your reference. And very, very important is string. We have 20 minutes to finish this concept, but string is very, very important, and please have more attention towards this concept. String is nothing but can we begin with string, guys? There is Arpit, there is, we can discuss in some other session on this space complexity and all. Right now it's introduction to Java, whereby we have to today we have to cover all the basics in the good speed, so that we can have a quick review and recap on the Java, or else we can have overview of the Java, how Java is happening, how it is executing. Okay, thank you guys. Let's Anjali, thank you, Ankit, Kaushik, Dheeraj. Okay, so let's go ahead. String is very important topic. String is not working as other data types, it is working little different, so have attention. String is a predefined class in Java. Once string is declared and initialized, it cannot be changed. Strings are immutable. Now let me give you an example through this IDE. Okay, some people will say that I am declaring a string as s1 is equal to Java, and now I am writing s1 is equal to say I'm writing Python. Now I change string, no error come, I'm writing s out s1, and I'm getting output as, please understand, this is very, very important concept. I'm getting output as Python. Everything is working fine. I have managed to change the string. It was Java. I made it Python. What this PPT is saying, this PPT is saying once a string is declared and initialized, it cannot be changed. Strings are immutable. It is saying that once you are writing Java, S1 is equal to Java, it cannot be changed. And now you will say, no, I have changed. This is happening. This is what you can see, but this is not happening internally. So give your attention for a lot of attention for some time, because I'll be explaining how exactly string is working with a diagram. uh, See, there are various ways of declaring string. I can declare a string like this: string s1 is equal to, say, Java. This way I am declaring a string. Or else I can say, declare a string like this: string s2 is equal to new string Tom. These are the two ways of declaring string. This is first way and this is second way. Is this thing clear? There are two ways of declaring strings. Is this thing clear? I'm going to ask like yes or no questions. Please respond to me. There are two ways of declaring string. Is it clear? S1, directly you can declare, or else by using new keyword you can declare a string. This thing is clear? Okay, good. Okay. So now let's go ahead and understand what is the difference and what it means that strings are immutable. Understand the meaning कि ये string immutable मतलब इसको चेंज नहीं कर सकते, स्ट्रिंग्स को चेंज नहीं कर सकते, ऐसा क्यों बोला जाता है? सो ये समझो बात को. देखो, अभी आई एम ड्रॉइंग वन डायग्राम ओवर हियर which is like let me have one box over here. नहीं, ये बड़ा हो गया बॉक्स, यहाँ छोटा एक बॉक्स ड्रॉ करते हैं. इसका नाम देते हैं JVM memory. Okay, I hope the paint is visible. Okay, अब JVM memory में we are having this as stack memory, जो एग्जीक्यूशन में यूज होती है. स्टैक मेमोरी एग्जीक्यूशन के लिए यूज होती है. वेरिएबल्स इसके एक के ऊपर एक स्टैक में अरेंज होते हैं, लास्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट. एंड एक है अपने पास यहाँ पे हीप मेमोरी, जहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्ट स्टोर होते हैं. ये जेवीएम का मेमोरी है. यहाँ पे इसको क्या बोलते हैं? हीप. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज हीप मेमोरी. ओके, नाउ हीप मेमोरी के अंदर होता है स्ट्रिंग कांस्टेंट पूल. हीप मेमोरी के अंदर होता है जहां पे स्ट्रिंग स्टोर होती है. जावा ने एक अलग ट्रीटमेंट दिया है. जावा हैज ट्रीटेड strings in different way. Strings are treated in a different way, and this is a string constant pool. Let this constant pool. Okay, now let me write one statement. I'm writing one statement. Says string s1 is equal to new string, say, Java. Okay, I have written this statement. Sorry, last there is a semicolon. Now what happens when you write this statement? When you write new keyword, object is created. What happens over here? Here s1 is created in the stack memory. In heap memory, object called as Java is created. Okay, s1 is pointing to Java, and also Java creates one more object in the string constant pool called as Java. So basically two objects are created. When you are writing this line, how many objects are created? Let me write here number 2. Two objects are created. Okay. Next, let me write one more. String s2. Let me write Python. If I'm writing simply like this, s2 Python, what Java does? Java doesn't create object in the heap memory. It creates it in the string constant pool, that is Python. Okay, and your s2 is here, which is pointing to Python. How many objects created? In this case, we have one object created that is directly in the string constant pool. Now, suppose you are again writing, say, string s3 equal to new string, and you have writing Java. Okay. Now S3 also you have written with the same Java. What again the Java does? Java will create in the stack memory S3. It will create a new object in the heap memory which is called as Java, and S3 will point at it. It will not create in string constant pool because it is already there. So in this case, you have one object created. Okay. Suppose you are creating one more object like this. String s4 equal to, directly you are writing Java. Okay. Now in this case, what the Java will do, here it will create s4. It will not create anything in the heap memory, and it will not create anything in the string constant pool because it is already there. It will simply point it here Java. So in this case, your object created are 0. Object created are 0. Take a screenshot of this. This is very, very important. And very less people understand this concept. What happens? Why the strings? Now suppose, let me give you another example. Let me have the, where should I draw? In the same file. Uh, I guess people have taken the screenshot. I'll take another same, don't save. Let's say when you are creating a string like this, string s1 as new string, or even if you are writing like this Java, what is happening in the string constant pool? There is a Java. When you write s2 is equal to Python, okay, when you write like this, simply, sorry, s1, I'm so sorry, I have to erase this. This is not s2, this is s1. S1 Python. What happens? Earlier there was S1 which was pointing to Java. Now S1 is pointing to Python. Okay, S1 is pointing to Python. This connection is not there, but this Java is there in the memory. So that's why it is being said that strings are immutable, because Java is not changed. Java is still there in the memory. But Python is been allocated to S1. Nobody has removed Java, and that's why it is been said that strings are immutable. You can just change the reference of the okay, you can teach it one. I expected, because this is little bit tricky to understand. Let me explain it one more time. Okay, let me explain it one more time. What happens from the beginning? When you write string s1 is equal to new string, say you write Java, okay, like this you are writing. What is happening? There is a JVM memory, there is a stack memory, there is a heap memory, and there is a string constant pool. Okay, what s1 is happening? S1 is been appended in the stack. Java is created in the heap memory, and Java is also created in the string constant pool. Now next time if you are writing string s2 equal to, you are writing directly as Java. What is happening over here? S2 is appended in the stack and S2 is pointing to this Java. S1 is pointing over here, S2 is pointing over here. You are writing, suppose you are creating third string S3 equal to Java. You are writing like this, third variable. What is happening? S3 is there in the stack and S3 is pointing again to this Java. Understanding? Guys, please say yes or no at least. There is a difference in new. When you write new, object is created in the heap memory. And when you don't write new, it is created in the uh, string constant pool. Thank you so much, guys. I am feeling much relief when you say yes, you got it. I feel comfortable. I feel relaxed. Okay. So, but suppose now when you say like this, string s4 equal to new string Java, like this. Now, fourth string is also Java. When you say like this, what happens? S4 comes in the stack memory, and now it is a new keyword, right? It is a new keyword. So, it will be created in the heap memory and it will be pointed again like this. Okay. Yes, new will always create a new memory allocation. And if you have understood this, now next explanations will be much more easy. Let's come here and let me have two things. String s1 is equal to, let me write new, or simply I will write Java, and string s2 I will write Java. Okay. And now I want to check both the strings are equal or not. So what I can do, I can check the equality of the string by equals method or double equal to. So let me say S1 double equal to S2. Okay, if I'm writing like this, I'm saying both strings are equal. Else, I'm saying both strings are, let me add just word, not equal. Okay, what will be the answer, guys? What will be the answer? Okay, both strings are equal. Equal is my answer. Equal, not equal, I'll just write this way. So equal is my answer. Okay, let me write, instead of double equal to, let me write S1 equals S2. Okay, S1 dot equals S2. If I'm writing like this, what will be my answer? Equal or not equal? Still it is equal. Okay, this thing is clear. Is it clear, guys? Bindu, Madhvi, Dhruv, is it clear? Aniket, Gopinath, Jacob, Amisha, Pramila. Okay, thank you. So let's go ahead and let's have new thing. Crystal clear. Okay, thank you. let's have again string s1 equal to, now let's use new keyword, new string, and let me have Java, and I will have s2 as the same one. Okay, now let's check if s1 double equals s2. Okay, answer equal, else not equal. The answer is coming not equal. Are you guys understanding why the answer is not equal? Getting why it is not equal? You can see Java and Java, both the words are same. Both the words are same, but the answer is coming not equal. Why it is not equal? Please put the reason why it is not equal. Why the answer is not equal? Very good. Due to heap is created, because the very good Shubhe Kumar Prasad. Very good, guys. So this is not equal because you are having the heap memory and both the memories are different. So the double equal to, this particular double equal to checks the reference, checks the reference, checks the memory. Okay, remember double equal to operator will always check the reference. And now if instead of double equal to, if I am writing like this, guess the answer, s1 dot equals s2, what will be my answer, guys? For this code, what will be the answer, equal or not equal? Chinmay is saying not equal, others are saying equal, Shobha saying equal, Paniti saying equal, Param. Okay, good. Okay, 90% people answering correctly. The answer will be equal because equals, double equal to checks the reference, but equals method will check the value. It will check the value. Very good, Aniket. So it is, answer is equal. I hope the very important concept of a string is clear to all of you. You can have lot of methods of string, you can have you can find the length of the string s out. Let me just quickly take some functions of string. Say, sorry, s1 dot length, then you can have, you can convert the s1 into two lowercase, you can have s1 dot char at, you can find character at third index value, which is the character, and so on you can have. So 4 is the answer for first, length is 4 because it there are 4 alphabet J A V A. Lowercase, it is been converted, I have stored in uppercase, now it is appearing in lowercase. The character at third location is A because always it will start storing the values from 0. So see, I have made slides for you guys, you can go through this, and from it all the things will be very clear. See, first character is stored at 0th location, John Miller is there, J is stored at 0, and R is stored at 10th. The length will be always -1, that is 9, length is 9. Spaces will be also calculated. I have just explained you the difference among the new and this thing. What is the difference when this John is there and this John is there? This may appear same, but actually this is creating in heap memory and this is created in string constant pool. Then just now I explained the strings are immutable. We have seen this particular concept. Strings are immutable. That means name string is pointing to John. Then later on you have written name is pointing to Bob. But John is not removed from the memory. It is there in the memory. It is there in the memory. String constant pool. String pool, you can also call it as either string constant pool, you can call it as, or else you can call it as string pool. Anything is fine. And why this way it is been done, that when you are creating string, it is creating in heap memory as well as it is creating in string constant pool, because to decrease the memory load and increase the performance, JVM has given this separate treatment to the string data. And this is all what I have wanted to explain all of you. This already I have explained with the help of diagram. There is a string constant pool, there is a heap memory, there is a stack memory. You can refer this into a stack memory. Okay, we have seen used both the double equal to operator. Double equal to operator compares two objects based on memory reference, and equal to compares two objects based on the value, checks the value of the string. I hope you go through the notes, you will find everything written in detail. Programs are also given with output for your understanding. Heap and string constant pool are the different thing. In heap memory, you have, suppose you have a heap memory, like just I have drawn this. You are having a heap memory. Inside that you are having a string constant pool, which is see, in heap memory all objects are stored, all the objects, even user defined object. You are creating employee class object is created, that is stored in the heap memory. But in string constant pool only strings are stored. Did you got the difference, Shubhek Kumar? You can use the length function, you can use lowercase uppercase function. Concat, you can combine two strings. Yeah, we are ending. And you can have substring function and so on. There are, I have just included all the functions, some of the functions, not all, some of the functions of strings which you can check on. And with this, if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer your questions. This is my details. You can connect me on LinkedIn, and I hope you enjoyed the session. Wrapper classes, I will definitely take up in the next session. Like you have, let me just, you have int, right? This is you are having, when you have integer, this will be your wrapper class, because here your value will be as an object. This value will be as an object, so this is a wrapper class. And for every data type you have a wrapper class. Integer you have integer, int you have integer, float you have float, f capital. Ma'am, why substring takes one less index from last? So if you'll count, no, Shubhek, if you'll count here where the string was, it's, see here, you count j, start counting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 8. So now I calculated wrong, but it will come. It will be the ninth character. Okay, that's why it is less. And it's, see, it starts with 0, no? So obviously it will come one less. Any other question, guys? Reverse string function, strver. Yes, reverse string is there. You can reverse the string. The function is there, available. Okay, you will get the link. Let's end the session. Thank you so much, guys. Anand, okay.